Good morning, welcome to Vlogmas day 21. You're very welcome. Welcome to what is going to be a very slow day. I warn you now. I think I've hit a wall. I'm very tired today and I think it's going to be a slow day. There are things to be done, but I'm going to take them quite slowly and try and intersperse them with some downtime. I have my little notebook to hand. I need to jot everything down. I don't know what you're like, but if I don't write it down, it's gone. I need to write it down immediately, because what I'm thinking about 1 second, 2 seconds later, I have no clue what I was thinking about before. So I need to write it down as I go along. I am planning to get the last couple of bits of the Christmas dinner made and put into the freezer, kind of the small sides, and I'm also planning today to finish my sock. I worked a little bit at it this morning when I got up, and I have now put in the first row of the toe. So within the next hour or two I will have my Find the Joy socks finished, and then I can get them soaked, which probably, I mean, only because I show them off here, I soak them and put them on sock blockers. But for me, unlike a garment which does and usually does need blocked, socks really don't need blocked, because they go straight, unless they're for a gift and you want them to look beautiful when you're gifting them, but socks really don't need blocked if you're just going to put them straight in your feet. But because I want to show them here and in pristine shape, I will soak them and block them. And I'm so excited to be nearly finished these. See the beautiful colours today. This is Craft House Magic, All I Want for Christmas Is You colorway, and it's a Find the Joy socks by Kay Litton, her most recent pattern. And my stitch marker just is from Chapel View Crafts. So yeah, really pleased with those. And then I need to go and check on yesterday's comments, because I think I got a lot of comments about which yarn to cast on next. But we'll reveal that later, and we will wind up whatever yarn has won that little unofficial poll and get cracking on those. I also want to do my nails today. I just do my nails at home. I've got my colours here. I love the gel nails that everybody gets, but I find they destroy my nails. So do my nails myself later on, because tomorrow we're going to visit my mum for our Christmas dinner, and you know, you have to look your best for such occasions. Anyway, before I start to blather and ramble, I am going to go and finish my cup of coffee and my sweet treat, put it a couple of rows in the toe, and then make that list. I'd pop in just briefly again. I was making my list in my book, and I had noticed that at the beginning of the month, and I think I had shown it here, I had sat down with a couple of cookery books to make lists of cookies and baked goods that I could make for Christmas. And disclaimer, I haven't made any. I haven't had the impetus to actually follow that through. There are so many sweet treats in the house anyway, and so much will probably come in on Christmas that I'm not sure if I will or not. I've really only today and Saturday, because I'm not standing making sweet treats on Christmas Eve when I've other things to do, I have the big dessert that I make every year to make on Christmas Eve. And I've realised that sometimes you have to just let go of some of the expectations that you have of things to do. It gets so busy, and certainly at the start of Advent when the Christmas tree's going up and all the other things are taking place, and there's a lot of excitement. It can be full of all these plans, but sometimes it's good. It's okay to let them go if they're not going to come to fruition, or if you don't have the energy when you're getting closer to the time. And frankly, the sweet treats will not be missed if I don't make them, because as I said, there are plenty within the house anyway. So I just thought I would put that in there, that don't put pressure on yourselves, particularly in the last few days. There's enough going on in the last few days before Christmas without putting unnecessary pressure on. It's time to wind up yarn. I finished my socks. They are still wet. I have literally just lifted them out and put them on the blockers, but I am so happy with these. This is the Find the Joy socks by Kay Litton, the Crazy Sock Lady, and the yarn is Craft House Magic. All I Want for Christmas Is You, and isn't it so pretty? And for anyone who's interested, it's a 64 stitch pattern, and I did a 2x2 rib. I think I did 18 rows, and then I've just added in a little purl row that wasn't in the pattern just to separate. And then I did the contrast toes. I'm really glad I didn't do the contrast heel that I had talked about doing. And I love them. Really happy with these. I knit them on a 2.5mm, which is a US. I'll put it on the screen. I can't remember. I'm so out of touch of doing that. But yeah, it was a 2.5mm. So I'm really pleased with those. So I have my 2 pairs of socks for Christmas, all finished. Really pleased. These are now dry, and I'm keeping these to wear on Christmas morning when I get up, and be able to wear these over Christmas too once they are dry. So ready to cast on another set. As I said yesterday, I'm going to cast on the Knit Nook socks by Kay Litton as part of my year of Crazy Sock Lady socks. It has started, and I asked which of these I should cast on. The homespun house that I got last week, which is showing up quite light there, but it's like an oatmeal colour with pinks. It's called Staying In. It's a merino nylon, plump merino. It is absolutely stunning yarn. It actually goes quite well with what I'm wearing. And the other one was Deep Stash, Fondant Fibre, Nellie's Frock, based on Nellie from Little House on the Prairie. So I asked which one I should cast on next. Now, there were votes for both. This one was popular, but this one won the vote. I think because it's Deep Stash and people felt that I should get on with it and knit it, and quite right they were. Both were commented on how beautiful they are, but this is the one that had the most comments and the most votes. So I have decided that I will cast this on next, but I'm going to wind this one as well. And maybe over the next few days cast it on as well, because why not? Why not do something outrageous like casting on 2 sock projects at the same time? Which I had done actually. It's not that it's unknown to me. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm casting this on first, and I'm going to wind that up now, and then I will wind this one up as well so that it's ready to go afterwards or at the same time. I'm all set up and ready to go. I have my Fondant Fibre, Nellie's Frock, all wound up. I have the tag just in the middle so I won't lose it. And I love the colours. The greens in this are beautiful, and the soft pink and the cream. It almost could be a Christmas colour. It's just very, very pretty. And this is going to be for the Knit Nook socks by Kay Litton. And I also wound up the homespun house yarn because why not? And again, the colours in this are beautiful. And the contrast. And this will be another Kay Litton pattern as yet to be decided. And it's been housed in, they're both by the lakeside bags, my teal bunny bag and the Christmas bag with the Christmas mugs. So tonight those will be cast on. As I said earlier, I'm really tired today, and part of the reason I think is because I started new meds yesterday for the migraine problem, and I just feel really wiped out today. And I was to go out tonight. I'm very disappointed. Today is the winter solstice, and I was going out tonight with a group of ladies to celebrate the solstice, and I've been looking forward to it for weeks. But with going to Mum's tomorrow and the long drive to there and just the long day, I don't think I could be out tonight as well. So I've had to say no to going tonight, which, as I say, is very disappointing. But to console myself, I had got for tonight and for the next few days, kind of through the rest of Yule, I got this book, The Return of the Light, 12 Tales from Around the World for the Winter Solstice, the shortest day, the longest night, at the turn of the year, when we can start to look forward to the light again. So I'm looking forward to diving into that, and I'm certainly going to read some of that tonight, and think of all my friends who are celebrating wherever they may be. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to start my knitting and maybe watch a Christmas movie with Peter. Just have a nice quiet night, because tomorrow's an early start. Tomorrow's vlog, there may be some footage taken tomorrow, but probably very little, just because we're spending time with my mum. I'll try to take some footage of my trip, but tomorrow I am also going to answer your questions. I have that already recorded. I did that this afternoon just so that I can put that in for tomorrow, so that you have something to watch tomorrow, because I don't think there'll be very much content for tomorrow. It's just the way it is. I don't want to invade everybody's privacy tomorrow when we're there, because the entire family will be there. But anyway, I hope everyone has a lovely night, enjoys whatever they're doing, whatever you're doing. If you're celebrating the solstice, enjoy that, and if you're just celebrating Christmas and the last few days before the big day, I hope you have a really good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.